Shifting News. Explore, feel, shift.
So we are still walking on this Haile Selassie Avenue. We are headed towards Upper Hill here. I don't know if you can remember a while ago, we were here on this Aga Khan Walk area. You feel niaje boss? Hapa munataka kuunda nini?
Kebe ya stima.
Oh, ya stima. Oh. They have no alternative other than to dig the cabros. We are in between the Aga 7th Memorial Park and this is Pioneer House. Wherever you are, just check this place. It was excavated.
Ai,
na kwani uliamka saa ngapi ndio ufike hapa kuchapa hustle?
niamka 5 hapo.
Ai, enyewe Nairobi watu walali.
Ndio nafaa.
Yeah. And you see we have sheds. It's dusty. Fundamentally not in use. That's a Great Rift Eldoret Circle. The park we have here, Metro Trans. So I don't know if this area currently is used as a parking zone. Introducing Airdrop water refill for clean water. You are drinking water located SBP Mall, opposite Mountain View. Call the number and it's in the description. A very good morning, a warm welcome to this great channel, Shifting News. And as always, we are always grateful for the incredible support you always give us on the videos and the comments you always share with us. So currently, see, we are in this area. I hope you know them or you understand them. We are in between the Aga 7th Memorial Park and this is Pioneer House. And I think you can see the weather is not that people are donned differently. By the way, it seems like it's drizzling, but it is not visible. Even you can see it's dry, but if I remove this, I feel like something is drizzling. That is the weather in Nairobi now, and I think currently the temperature is around 14 degrees Celsius. Even sitting on this, they are very cold, I tell you. Thank you very much for the support you always continue giving to us. Hey, some people are late, now they have to quickly rush. Yes, and you remember that this is some sections of Aga Khan walk. And speaking of which, on the support you always give us, I believe it was somewhere here. I don't know if you can remember a while ago, we were here on this Aga Khan Walk area, even between this section, as we are walking along this stretch, and we were witnessing as it was being dug up. Well, you won't believe. See, as we walk, just look how it looks at the moment. What is your general overview? And we have already started the walk along this Aga Khan Walk. We are headed towards Haile Selassie Avenue is on the other side. If you wanna see this general outlook of this section that was we had the excavation of these cabros. And remember, we started between the Pioneer House and the Serene Aga 7th Memorial Park. So I don't know if you can notice something different as you are walking, though here it's not well fixed, but you cannot notice. And I think they were just completing this section. Let us go back and witness on this other side. You know, we are always here to give you the update, see the corrections, and probably give you the overview. And you need to still stay refreshed within this Nairobi. And maybe speaking of staying refreshed, whether you are braving Nairobi school mornings or enjoying a hot summer, wherever you are, just check this place. It was excavated, but now this is how it looks. Just see, you can't notice that hope you can see, though it's not visible, very visible to the normal eye, unless you are keen. So as you were saying, to stay refreshed within this Nairobi city during these cool mornings, or even sometimes it becomes a hot afternoon, it's always important to stay hydrated with clean drinking water. That's why we want to give a shout out to our friends at Airdrop Purified Drinking Water. They are doing works of water refill. They are located conveniently at SBP Mall, that is along Waiyaki Way, as you come from Kangemi headed to Uhuru, and that is just opposite the Mountain Mall view. That is I think at the Mountain Mall we have the Naivas supermarket. You can locate them there, and they offer high quality purified water refills, plus they do home and office deliveries. Their number will be down there. You can call them for deliveries, office deliveries, home deliveries. So it makes it super easy to stay stocked up. If you are in Nairobi, Kangemi area, Loresho, Uhuru, Mountain View, Kangemi, holler them up. So this very stretch of Aga Khan Walk, where we saw the cabros being carefully erected for those faulty underground cables, has been completely restored. As you can see, this is what you are seeing. Nyaje? Kofiti? It's almost as if it never happened. So the teams have done a fantastic job ensuring everything is back in place, smooth and seamless. And here we are crossing this Harambee Avenue. Just ahead, we also saw the other day there was the guy who was extracting the cabros and was saying that they were laying the internet cables for KPLC. We have a Kenya Power vehicle here. So it reminds me of something my grandfather used to say about Nairobi. I hope for those who understand there are some good histories that you can understand about Nairobi. Just see. And those days he would reminisce about the days when this area was such quieter, almost a sleepy part of Nairobi. But even back then, he would say there was always a quiet hum of progress, a constant effort to build and improve. Seeing this seamless repair now, it seems like the same spirit alive and well, just at a much faster pace. Remember, we met this guy at this point. He was digging this area, and you can see it's just connecting as you head over there. And remember, this is Electricity House, and you are en route to that area of Nairobi Cinema, one of the very wonderful places people enjoy coming, especially I think for the arts and culture. And in our last video, when we were doing a video, that is I think yesterday, because today is on the 12th August, we had one of our followers, that is Kariuki N, and asked a great question that was noticing how bundled up some people were looking and mentioning the summer heat in the USA. I think sijui tukuwa exported to the USA sai. And I think as we walk, you can see people are donned in sweaters, in hoodies. And also you saw when we were starting the video, I'm also in a hoodie. So sijui tuende USA. So, and Kariuki, yes, Nairobi is currently experiencing its cool, in quotes, season. It's not exactly winter with snow, and we thought this would end in and started, or it's drizzling, but always notice na tulidhani itaisha in July, but unfortunately imeendelea. But the temperatures can drop to the teens Celsius. That is, you can find between 50 to 60 Fahrenheit. You know, conversions for the mathematics in the house, you can also do the conversion. So especially in the early morning and evenings. So those heavy clothes you see people donned are definitely understandable. It's a different vibe from your summer for sure, and I hope we'll be meeting with maybe one or two people here and there to just question about the weather in this city. Remember, this is Nairobi Cinema, a very iconic building here in Nairobi City, and a great place.
Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.
So I hope we will be able to meet one person who will be able to converse with us in terms of the weather, and also have an overview of what is happening within this city. Just see, that is Nairobi city. Morning, sir. How are you? Morning, boss. Habari yako? And by the way, what do we call them? The dustbins have been restored in these places, and you can see have one here, another one on the other side. Yeah, and everything seems well in this wonderful city. Morning, sir. How are you? Boss, mambo? Naweza kuongea kidogo? It's hard to find one person to talk to, but we are not giving up. So I think you have seen that is Nairobi cinema over there, and you can almost feel the history here. This area has seen so much change, so many stories unfold, just like the ones we try to capture here on Shifting News. And seeing this section of Aga Khan Walk restored so efficiently is just another chapter in Nairobi's ongoing story of resilience and progress.
Shifting News. Explore, feel, shift.
So that is it for this section, and a quick but significant update right here on this Aga Khan Walk. It's amazing. And hi, sir. Morning. Hey, it's an early morning. People are very quick fast. They are heading to their places of work. Niaje? Naweza kuongelesha swali moja? Hey, people are very quick fast. So what are your thoughts on this quick turnaround around of that section along Aga Khan Walk? Let us know in the comments below. And if you have enjoyed this update, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more insights into Nairobi's evolving landscape. So continue watching as we'll be showing you another aspect, maybe as we walk towards Upper Hill. So welcome back again to Shifting News. We are on this street. This is Haile Selassie Avenue. You can see it comes all the way from this side. We have been on the other side of Aga Khan Walk, where it terminates that Cooperative house, and we are on this side. We wanna walk. So today we are doing something different. smoothly walking. So not sure we will walk up to which section, but just keep being with us, keep supporting us, like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to receive all notifications once we upload a new video. And by the way, to all our diaspora members, it's a privilege always being here, and I think I've started understanding why most people always need to check on what's going on within our regions in terms of development. You know, being in diaspora, by the way, sort of have drainage that being set. It's like you are losing your footprint. Niaje COVID last Sunday bana nilienda church, mambo ikakuwa mingi. Sasa sijui maybe wacha to organize this Sunday, no? See the struggles here. We have to wait, and that is why they are constructing this pedestrian underpass, very modern. And now we cross. How vehicles, pedestrians here, and just see this one is taking shape also on this other side. Workers are already inside. So we are still walking on this Haile Selassie Avenue. We are headed towards Upper Hill. So the roof is coming up well. We also have washrooms. There is a police post as you were told. And just look on the outside here. Every day there is something going on, and that is Bunga Tower. Look at that. And this is Green Park Terminal. Let's just use this section and see how this place is. I think we have vehicles parked on the other side. No much activities. Can continue go around this Green Park, but let us just and you see we have sheds. It's dusty, fundamentally not in use. That's a Great Rift Eldoret Circle. The park we have here, Metro Trans. So I don't know if this area currently is used as a parking zone. Have different vehicles plying the route to the western side of Kenya. And this was supposed to be a very modern, so we are not sure. Maybe once the tunnel is complete, then they will be diverting all the vehicles here. You know, most of you have said that to deal with traffic issues, the public matatus or the public PSVs need to be ejected from the town center. That will be one of the solutions in terms of dealing with the traffic issues within the CBD. Even if they are still construct like the viaduct, but still we have the public service vehicles within the CBD, the situation will still be the same. You can see we have school buses here. Hey, I don't know if they brought students on a trip. So this is the current situation of this Green Park Terminal. Let's hear your comments in the comment section. Let's what do you think? You know, there was also a recommendation that a conference house, a very modern conference house, should be constructed at this area. What do you think? Tell us in the comment section. Let's hear. You can see behind there we have Bunge Towers and the skyline of the CBD. And we also have the Times Towers over there. You know, it houses the Kenya Revenue Authority. That is when it comes to taxation matters within Kenya. And also, I think when the people in the diaspora do remittances here in this country, they are also charged some money. That's when you hear when they say the authority have surpassed their monthly target. But maybe we don't reach to the extent of maybe funding the budget we always have as a country. So you can see, if we went round, this is where we could have come to. This is information desk, but unfortunately it has never materialized because we were supposed to have shops within this area. And over there we have the Haile Selassie exit from the expressway. That is the connection to Nairobi city. So when you come from the expressway, you can use this Haile Selassie to connect to Uhuru Highway. You can come back to Haile Selassie Avenue, or you proceed to Kenyatta, you proceed to Uhuru Highway, now heading to the Kenyatta Avenue roundabout. So this is the situation of this Green Park Terminal that was constructed back then by the Nairobi Metropolitan Services. Let's hear your comments. Do you mean NMS, the Nairobi Metropolitan Services? Are there some good things they did? Are there some of the things that were supposed to be corrected? In that now we can also suggest, give insights maybe for the current generation that or current leadership that are going through the comments. You can always give the insights and tell us, are there some corrections they need to improve on to make sure that Nairobi maintains the status quo of being a great city. And also, by the way, we like interacting with you people. Recently, was it yesterday, we had one of you who commented and told us there is a road we covered that is areas of Muranga Gafuri, Ikambura, that right now the remaining section is being tarmacked. That's wonderful feedback, and it makes us feel what we are doing is a good move, as much as it impacts our diaspora members and also those within here. We also need, when our authorities watch and maybe from the videos they take action, that is one amazing step. And we're back on this Haile Selassie Avenue along in Upper Hill. Remember, Upper Hill has most of the skyscrapers and the tallest building here in Kenya, that is the Britam Tower. Remember, this Haile Selassie Avenue was named after Ethiopia's last emperor, that is Haile Selassie, and it has watched Nairobi grow from a colonial outpost into the regional powerhouse it is today. And Haile Selassie was a friend to the founding president of Kenya, that is the late President Jomo Kenyatta, and I think their friendship triggered the naming of this avenue. That road, that is Lower Hill in Upper Hill, it is Lower Hill Road. So I think when we were starting, you saw that this Haile Selassie Avenue hosts the Times Towers, which is the home to the Kenya Revenue Authority, that is KRA, one of Nairobi's most recognized skyscrapers, right? Apart from KICC, we have Pension Towers, we have the Bunge Tower, we have the Britam Tower, Rahim Tula, Old Mutual over there. I don't know if you can see it well. And we said we are doing a walking tour along this Haile Selassie Avenue as we enjoy the morning. The weather is not weathering itself, and we were told by our friend in the US, right now it is summer. So sijui wote tu tutoke hapa Kenya twende to enjoy the summer. But I think the good or the bad, okay, is it the good or the bad thing? I don't think we go to the negatives. I think the weather right now we're just having like the teens, because I think today it should be around 14 degrees Celsius. In Fahrenheit, 50 to 60 Fahrenheit. You remember the thermometer? Working with the thermometers. And this is the viaduct that is coming up in this Upper Hill. Hoping that they will complete it to the fullest. When they started, there was stalling due to, we believe it's funds, but right now the government released 172 billion Kenya shillings from the fuel levy, which are supposed to cater or be used to revive or most of the stalled projects. And we believe the constructions will come up well and make sure they are completed
to help in saving money and avoiding any wastage or some of the materials. Kuoza, unajua zikioza sana hiyo ni hasara tu kabisa. And then let me tell you something that you may not know. Back in the 70s, that is 1970s, this stretch was part of a secret student corridor. Not sure if they were the university students who are using this, but that is some information that we can comfortably relate to. You know, historically, we have most of these sections having some good history. And this is the Shah building, the former NHIF building, as we head near the Kenya National Library Services. Over there, that is the Ragati Road that will take you deep inside the other side of Upper Hill, and you can see the Britam Tower standing tall there in Upper Hill. And right now, this one we are facing, that is the Kenya National Library Services.
Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.
So in most cases, the students would come here to read, organize themselves, do their research, and all that. This is the Shah building. So we have to wait. Remember what we said about jaywalking? Especially for now, you have to be very, very, very careful when crossing these roads. It's an early morning, you don't want your day to be ruined, so you must be extra careful when crossing these roads. That is Kenya National Library Services in Upper Hill. And for now, I don't know the charges. There was a time we used to come here several years ago, and also Walter loved coming to the library. I hope one day when we'll be with Walter, he will give you the story. Walter is a research analyst, or how do you call a person who likes reading and maybe going to the library to do research. So we are in Upper Hill. And remember also, maybe these sides, before even the coming of the 88 condominium and the Prism Towers, students would sometimes organize themselves and resist the regime of the institutions like the Nairobi University. It was a clear, you never know. Morning, sir. How are you? Can I ask you one question? Oh, yeah? Okay, my name is Alfayo. Shifting News on YouTube. I needed you to comment about the weather.
Maybe badai.
Yeah? Yeah, I think the guy is kona haraka. I needed him to just give us a hint about the weather, and I hope you saw he's donned in a thick sweater. Hey, what do you think? Today is not our lucky day to get one who can talk to us. Maybe before the end of the video, we may be in a position to get someone to talk to. Remember, if you are visiting us for the first time, this is Shifting News, a great channel. Feel free to always support us. And we mention one of our supporters from the UK. I'll just mention the initials. AJ, thanks very much for the great gift, big gift. We appreciate, and we are much humbled to always be the to-go channel when it comes to trying to analyze everything happening within Nairobi. And very soon we shall start even going outwards, that is heading to other areas, you know. So you never know. Niaje boss? Unauza nini?
Holders.
Muko
Holders.
uko okay kwa pia in the video? Uko okay kwa pia kwa video?
Ya aina gani kwanza?
Ni ya YouTube. Just doing tukitembea. So maybe are you okay? Nikuulize swali moja na and maybe you can just tell people what you are selling. Maybe mtu anaweza kupata, atakupata wapi?
Okay, mimi mgeni huko lakini pia sio shida. Sio shida.
Okay. So lakini utasema chenye unauza and something of the sort.
Sio tricky.
Uko ready?
Okay, how does it work?
No, just a question like today we are just walking, trying to analyze the situation in the city. Weather may change, watu wanavaa masweta sana. Huko US tumeambiwa ni sama. Sasa maybe if you have a comment about the weather here in Nairobi. Ngaje wewe umevaa jacket lakini umefungua, sasa sijui unahisi baridi ama
tuko katikati. Joto kidogo, joto baridi kiasi.
So unaweza comment aje about the general weather?
Kuna baridi. Sio especially side za milimani na side za Karen bado. Na kama Karen pia sahi ama side za Ngong. Watu sasa wamejiweka badidi kwa mablanketi ndani. Lakini ukienda side ya Huruma kuteremka.
Nimetoka hizo sides bwana, kuna kani kama kuna drizzle lakini uone hizo drizzles.
Hapana.
Mimi
nimetoka Buru, base 1.
Buru? Ni kwani uliamka saa ngapi ndio ufike hapa kuchapa hustle?
Niamka 5 hapo.
Yenyewe Nairobi watu walali.
Ndio nafaa.
Okay. Maybe in one way you can just if you're okay, unaweza sema bi hustle yako. You never know who is watching.
Hustle yangu mimi nauza hizi holders za number plates hizi. So ukikampale na umeenda kuchukua pale nini number plate yako mpya kwa NTSA. Na number plate lazima ikuwe na holders. Ile damage, in case of ile damage yake. Hiyo mabati ya number plate huwa rahisi sana. So tukiweka ile holders zina prevent ile kuvunjika sana. Then katika most of number plates zile hazina holders. Unapata zinavunjika kirahisi. So si tuko hapa tu instead ya kwenda kufanya uhalifu huko nje.
Na naona most of the time inabidi tu ngoja hapa gari yenye inapita uangalie maybe nini. So what are some of the challenges?
Some of the challenges yani ni kama luck, kama bahati yako. So lazima ujifunze, ungangane, then at the end customer labda sio wote wanakukubalia juu kuna wenye wanakuona bado ni mwizi. Kuna wenye wanaona ni mtu mzuri. Yani watu wako na roho tofauti.
Na okay, sorry.
Maybe unaweza pata mwingine ako na mood zake, anakuangalia ama anakujibu vibaya, but since unajua reason yako kenye unataka hapa, hauwezi mjibisha.
Lazima uelewe, lazima ujue tu kwa handle
the situation. Then
you have to leave it. Yaani ni kitu umezoea. Bado matusi tunakutana nayo huku hivi.
Okay.
Juu unaweza jibisha jamaa hivyo lakini unaojua kama ni askari au polisi.
By the way.
Tafinywa bado. Yeah.
Na sasa assuming mtu mwenye anataka kupata hii services zako na maybe ana watch na maybe ako within Nairobi, do you think anaweza kupigia simu? Uko na namba ya simu anaweza piga, ama hiyo for now utashare?
Okay, number sio shida, but for now I'm not ready to share.
Na Instagram?
Instagram.
Ama uzi sana Instagram?
Niko FB na FB pekee, na Instagram niko lakini si sana.
FB wao una advertise the services hizi za kunini kweli?
No, hii kazi ni manza juzi tu. Ni ile challenges ya jua kali pale, then
okay,
unaamua yani kutafuta kitu kingine tofauti.
Okay.
Since mimi ndio breadwinner of my family, I have to keep on with life.
Hey, wewe ni breadwinner na unakaa very young.
Yeah, face. I have baby face. Lakini miaka ni mingi.
Miaka ni mingi.
Yeah.
Sawa, so okay, maybe just let them know where you are situated, maybe just in case siku gani, kuanzia saa ngapi, up to what time?
Okay. Mimi napatikana hapa kuanzia 6. Most of the time nakujanga hapa 6. Ikienda sana. Utanipata kuanzia 7 to 5. Ama 4.
Okay.
Mwisho nakuanga 4:30 hapo.
Okay.
Ndio NTSA wanafunganga masaa, so kazi unapata. So watu wengi wanaendea place pale.
So weekdays na weekend ama ni only weekdays?
Only weekdays.
Juu NTSA work nini?
Yeah, they work only weekdays.
Okay. Na jina, maybe mtu akininia anaweza simama somewhere there, ataulizia jina nani?
Griffins. They call Griffins. Yeah. Kama ukiulizia Borauhai utatupata tu bado.
Borauhai?
Yeah, Borauhai.
So mko just a number?
Yeah.
Wenye mko hapa?
I'm just Borauhai is my uncle's name. Hapo popular sana huko.
Okay. Sawa. Shukran sana. Wewe piga hustle. Hii ni Shifting News kwa YouTube. Maybe ukiwa free naweza angalia hapo Shifting News na subscribe, and hope mwenye atawatch akipita hapa kama anaweza at least give you business. That is what support yenye tunataka tu.
Yeah, okay. Mimi nashukuru pia.
Yeah.
Sio rahisi kupata mtu anaweza muelezea changamoto ya hapa na pale.
Yeah.
Sio wengi wanaweza kusikiza. Because umekuwa kind na mimi niko kind.
Yeah, na pole sana, unajua maybe rudely interrupt your business. Unaona venye magari mingi imepita.
Kwa sawa tu. Because you never knew after discussion, conversation. Labda nilikuwa nipate kitu kingine big.
Yeah. So let's hope wale wenye na watch, if maybe one day mtu akinituma lazima message nitafikisha.
Okay. Sawa, mimi nimeshukuru.
Yeah.
Have a good day, Mr.
So thanks sana Griffins. Nakumbuka Shifting News on YouTube.
Shifting News?
Yeah, Shifting News on YouTube. Hapo ndo tunapatikana.
Okay, Shifting News.
Sasa Shifting News ndo channel, but generally jina yangu ni Alfayo.
Alfayo.
Yeah. Lakini ukienda hapo YouTube, Shifting News. Sawa. Shukran, good day. Haya. Hey guys, I hope you have heard from Griffins. Remember, this is Beacons Mall, a new mall coming here in Upper Hill. And behind there we have Prism Tower, and just where you see the crane, that is 88 condominium. And right now we join this Ngong Road. This is where Haile Selassie ends here as it joins Ngong Road. So there is a story I was telling you before I forget. You know, sometimes it's good to, at least, you never know. Talking with people is such a, we keep learning. You know, let me tell you, I think starting this channel, that confidence wasn't there. And I think with time, with all your corrections and improvements here and there, we are keeping it strong and always improving, and we hope that we keep growing strong as we improve, as we, So So I think we were talking about there is a story told, and that is by a retired librarian. Remember, the library is over there, and right now we are in Upper Hill. On the left you have the hospital road that can lead you to the Kenyatta National Hospital. So the librarian says of a young student who was named Kamau. So one day Kamau left a letter between the pages of a thick, dusty, legal volume on the top floor of the library. So it wasn't just any letter, it was a manifesto, a dream of a better Kenya. They say the letter was never found until 15 years later by a quiet researcher who passed it along to a journalist. I don't know if that is a true story, but I just read it somewhere. So that journalist, he swears, let me cross first before we continue with our story. Remember, this is Ngong Road, that is Hospital Road, where the vehicles are waiting, and we still proceed with this Ngong Road. So that journalist, he swears parts of it shaped the 2010 Constitution of Kenya. Not sure. So that student feature vitu pale kwa big volumes, and that letter, which is capitalized as not as just a mere letter, but a manifesto that contributed or laid the foundation which shaped the 2010 Constitution. Is it a myth? Maybe. But it's stories like that which make this road more than just a tarmac strip. And I hope you have seen the Kenya National Library Services, which still stands proud, still a quiet refuge for the curious, the dreamers, and the readers. Get time to visit that place. If you have ever walked these halls, you will know the smell of books, the scratch of biro pens on lined paper, and the occasional whispered romance. Right now, this is Raf Bunche Road. Remember, we have Altura Plaza over there. Remember, in some of our videos, we have highlighted the Altura building. And right now, we cross Raf Bunche Road as we continue with our walking tour. You can see vendors, maize, eggs, smokies, kachumbari already set. They are on ground. It's an early morning, people must grind. You heard Griffin said he woke up at 5, coming all the way from Buruburu, coming to hustle in Upper Hill. That is the section that meets from Haile Selassie Avenue as it joins Ngong Road. So, as we were talking about the library, remember, a lot has changed within Nairobi, but that place remains almost sacred. And I don't know if you can see the positioning of that place. And we are on this Ngong Road, wide, busy, and constantly evolving. So this used to be one of the narrowest choke points in the city. But look at it now, how it is. Dual lanes, pedestrian paths, and even a cycling lane. Like right now we are walking along the cycling lane, and on the right we have the pedestrian walkways. And I believe, as one of our supporters also reiterated, that Ngong Road is one of the best, I think, from the videos we showcase. As much as we have this open drainage, but I think Ngong Road is one of the well done roads within the Nairobi city, given that it has cycling lanes, and you find in most sections the traffic lights are working, and this is the footbridge at this point from the Nairobi hospital to this side of Kenyatta National Hospital. I hope you watched our previous video where we were talking about this footbridge and jaywalking. And you know, jaywalking, I think we defined it in our previous video, and you can easily tell that these footbridges are aiming to solve such cases. But most of you, our supporters, say that the spiral is so long, in that now when someone is very tired, they won't use the spirals. So some of you are suggesting that we should have the escalators, which is understandable, by the way. So we are walking towards the Valley Road roundabout, but you can take in these sites as we walk, and you have seen tiny shops tucked in between this road. We have these hawkers, and you can see the occasional matatu conductor shouting town, town, town at this stage. Just listen. Mbao. GPO, can find other buses going to GPO, Ambassador. That is the interesting deal about these roads. If you go on the other side, you'll realize that some will be saying Adams, Prestige, and as always, you can find the scent of boiled maize. I don't know if you saw. And if you continue straight, you will go up to Prestige. And by the way, the section from Karen roundabout all the way to Ngong Town, that area needs some TLC. Kura, people have said that they need that section to be dualed. Maybe hope it is in plans, and maybe that section is maybe, I don't know if it was budgeted for within the 172 billion Kenya shillings, but you can give it consideration to help alleviate most of the traffic snarl-ups that are always experienced on that side. So when you are heading towards the Karen area, the matatu stops, you head to dodge. Back then you had to dodge like 3 lanes of traffic just to get a soda from the Uchumi. There used to be an Uchumi market near the Prestige area, so people would need to cross before the dueling, or at Adams Arcade. You know, that is Adams Arcade, I think, is one of Nairobi's first shopping center, where Sunday family outings almost always ended with soft serve. Nakula chakula kidogo. And this is the roundabout. On the opposite side is Raila Odinga Way. This is Ngong Road, and this side is the Valley Road that goes and joins the Kenyatta Avenue. Remember, we have the viaduct in construction. So the viaduct along the Kenyatta Avenue is supposed to come land to Valley Road. can see police officers manning this area, and the lights here are green. So maybe as you continue watching, as we come to the end of our video, we ask you what makes Nairobi so unique in this blend: history and hustle, old memories and new buildings. Sometimes you will see a man pushing a mkokoteni next to a corporate executive with the wireless earbuds. You know, that grind ahead to cross this way. Sometimes chaotic, and that's the beauty of this Nairobi city, you know. So, and just like that, we have made it from Haile Selassie to this valley road, from memories to this movement. This is the heartbeat of Nairobi city, always shifting, always rising. And we are rising because of you, our supporters, always here giving us that amazing support to always continue walking, to always continue doing this as we showcase the developments. And our diaspora members, we say thank you. Our Kenyan audience, our Kenyan supporters, where we are receiving much support, and we are on the journey to 50,000 subscribers. Keep supporting us all through. And I believe you can see the hustle and bustle within this Nairobi city, with a unique blend of people. If you enjoyed walking with me, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment below. So what road or place in Nairobi holds your story? And you can also share your story. So this has been Shifting News, where the city walks and talks, right? We talk as we walk. That is the vibe of the city. So thank you for the support. Until our next video, see you, and let's interact in the comment section as we complete our video here at Hurlingham Total Energies. Thank you, bye bye for now. Great day, great night, great moment. So I don't know if the cable up to this moment or up to this size. So guys, karibuni sana. I'm shivering. This is Shifting News, always a great channel with amazing views and wonderful videos. Thank you for the continued support. Our supporters, we say thank you. Najua kuna mtu alisema this area needs a lot of concentration and maybe tunnels and the PVC. So today we are back here. We are trying to see, you see, the last time we were here, these cables were being done. Na the cabros zilikuwa zimetolewa. But I don't know if they have been redone in a way that is required, but just see. You remember last time we were here, but I think they're not that well fixed, but they have tried. Don't you think so? Maybe you can let us know. But generally, from my view, I can tell you, I think they have tried. Just see. Because you found it was just crossing like this, the way they were digging. Then it was going up to the other side. But you can see how it looks right now. The cabros, maybe you can say, we can give them a kudos. They have tried, for sure. And for real, I had to do this way to actually find how they did it, how they have corrected, and generally you can see this place is so unique, amazing. Let's see how it looks on the other side that the excavation was happening. Remember, this is Aga Khan Walk within Nairobi CBD, and you can hear the good, nice music happening here within these areas. So let's see how this other side is faring. But you can see by the greenery, the green flowers, how it is happening. If you're visiting us for the first time, join this amazing family. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell to receive all notifications once we upload a new video. You have manholes, and I can't see what was happening here. They have covered this section, and hey, the last time it was not like this, and I think this is good fixation. Let's hear it from you, our viewers, how this place looks. Do you think the redoing this the way they have redone here, it's a good show that they were up to the task? And right now, what happens in future for such cases when we have underground cables having faults? And I think it was, the building was, I think the cable is somewhere there. It was somewhere here. And for sure, it looks superb. We can all agree. We have eateries around here. We have that is the memorial, the August 7th Memorial Park. So that is the update with regard to Aga Khan Walk. Maybe we shall also go the other side to see how it is as we'll be walking. Umefika pale? So guys, I think they did the extraction here, but we are hoping and we believe what they fixed is how you are seeing today. Let me say the date today. The date is 9th of August 2025, and remember our previous videos. I believe now this one looks much okay, and I think you can see I think they have trimmed the flowers, making them, I think there is a name they have written there, but it needs and you can see photography in action. Yeah. And maybe it's a band. Maybe they want to release a song. Yeah. Harambee Avenue, but we will not be going. I think you have seen we have dustbins Those people, our supporters who are asking about dustbins, I believe you have seen that dustbins are in place. Like this one here. And last time they had dug this place. They fixed that one around this here. I think the internet guy, the one from KPLC, was digging somewhere around here. And I think someone said about the PVC. I think this is their control room, the KPLC. And for sure, he was somewhere here. But I can't see. And you can see, I think he was directing to that building. So thank you guys. Si Mjibambe, hiyo ni the Masai Market. And I hope we see each other in another video.
Shifting News.